Anyway, I just hit the reload mom button. Oops. Yeah, so last time we were here, we realized that we didn't properly clear out this one. I don't know where the thing is. So I'm gonna level 51. We're in the right place. So it's gonna be up here. Bet these candles that work. Good morning, Patty. How are you? I have hot chocolate. It's very good. Oh, we got something over here. Anzi's journal. Did you write this? Aldner asked. I immediately ripped the book out of his grasp, and he shrank back a little, surprised at my strength. I couldn't believe that he of all people had gotten his hand on my hidden script. Hello, Maycool123. How you doing this morning? Well, my access. Oh, Patty, I will never make hot chocolate with anything but milk. Water is for the poor. Odner had been acting from a young age and was already doing quite well for himself. I too had longed for the stage since I was a child, but ended up working at my parents' candle shop instead. And so I hadn't been able to give up on writing and become my secret pastime. I hadn't shown my scripts to anyone, but I was afraid that the response would confirm just how talentless I was. I screwed my eyes shut in embarrassment, preparing myself for his ridicule of my silly script, but I'm alright. Woke up early to do a stream. Took me a while to get out of bed. I'm gonna have donuts after the stream. Pretty excited about that. And we might see credits today. Would you mind if I performed this? He asked. I let out a strange gasp, completely caught off guard. It'd be a shame not to. Why don't we show it off next week at the Festival of Grace? But taken back by the proposal, I was overjoyed to know that someone appreciated my writing. We went grocery shopping on Sunday, and Walmart has clearance donuts for like $3 for a dozen. So we buy like clearance donuts every week. This week it's glazed and chocolate. Just like classic glazed and classic chocolate donuts. Maybe one week I'll pony up the cash and get one of those like Long John boxes because I love those. I nodded in agreement and decided to make it a performance to remember. Despite it being Otner's idea, I realized I was even more excited than he was. I even began composing musical scores for the show. I love you, Marcy. Those words caused my heart to race and my hands on the harp to stop. What's wrong? Otner asked as he peered into my face with concern. I realized that he no longer looked like the brat who had tormented me with insects in our youth. Still, I knew that the words he spoke were not his own. I had been the one to write them, after all. Half a month before the Festival of Grace, his performance was all about perfect, but I couldn't help but wonder when he found the time to practice after his normal work was through. I, on the other hand, was struggling to think of a fitting ending to the script and worked late into the night. Unable to ignore my struggles, Odner pulled me away from my desk and whisked me away into the town late at night. The gods are all ours right now, he told me as we snuck into an empty church. Not long after, I was struck by inspiration, perhaps by the grace of the sacred flame. Odner watched quietly as word upon word flowed from the tip of my pen. By the time I was finished, dawn was breaking. As Odner read my script, his face was more serious than ever, and my heart pounded in my chest, but not out of nervousness. Once he finished, he smiled softly. Will you marry me? He asked me, and I let out another strange gasp. Had I written that line? No, this time those words were Odner's own. His proposals always had a way of bringing me unrivaled joy. My heart warmed at the sight of his smile and the thought of performing the script we had written together. How I wished that happiness would last a lifetime. Alas, I watched as the clerics carried his casket and sobs filled the air around me. I laid him to rest with our script and his beloved yellow flowers. No, I thought to myself, wasn't this the ending I had envisioned? The day after finishing the script, I woke up to find my love cold beside me. According to the apothecary, Odner's heart had failed him. I wondered if work was to blame. Why hadn't I noticed? I killed him. I pushed him too hard. It was all my fault. All my fault. Unable to bear the guilt, I pushed his death from my mind and carried on as usual. But whenever I remembered my beloved... Ah! My reading! I've been interrupted! I clenched my jaw so hard I thought my teeth would break. One day I found myself in front of a church, the same place Adnor and I swore our love to each other, and a single cleric came to speak with me. Sadness is something that builds up inside us. Holding it all in will do nothing but destroy you, she told me. Please, let it out. You don't have to endure it any longer. Moved by her warmth, I spoke of everything that I had buried deep inside of me. She listened to every word and at the end embraced me gently. All of my guilt and sadness were washed away by her kindness. In one day, my feelings for Adnor disappeared, and all that was left was her. One day, I saw her with another woman. I feared that she would leave me. Homosexuals! Let's go! Hello, Aishi Joji. How's your morning? Knowing I had to secure my place in her world, I told her that I would do whatever she asked of me. She smiled gently in response and said, I want you to find the blue flames, wherever they may be in this world. I left on my journey soon thereafter. My parents cried and tried to stop me, but I pushed them away. Unfortunately, I barely knew the area outside my own home, let alone the whole world. Not long after, I met with a traveling troupe. They claimed to be bringing smiles to every corner of the realm. I joined them and the search began. I'm pretty good. I got some hot chocolate. I'm playing a good video game. Gonna have donuts afterwards. It's a good morning. That's how I found it. The blue flame she was looking for. It was on an island at the edge of the world. I could only imagine how pleased she'd be. I was sure she would let me stay at her side. Oh, how I adore Sister Mint. I love you, Tansy, she said, her warm voice and words reverberating in my head. She then handed me an old tome called the Book of Night, and recommended that I read it, so I did, right then and there. It was a story of people who did not long to see the dawn. I never read such an incredible tale before. As I looked up from its pages, she smiled at me. I realized there was no greater happiness than to be reading a wonderful book and seeing Sister Mint smile in my mind. No brighter dawn awaited. Yes, I have no need for the dawn. It can all end here and now. Isn't that someone for an Agnia story? I'm pretty sure it was. Donuts, my workplace just got Dunkin' installed. Hell yeah. I love Dunkin'. We don't have a Dunkin' that's like somewhat close here. Wait a second, I have to put tomatoes in here really quick. Oh. And that's a ban. Whoop. Imagine being such a little bitch baby. Cowards. Go suck a woman's dick, you you coward. Have a good day, sheep. Trying to lose serious weight then, so none for me until I get done. Yeah. You guys gaze upon me. What's it? Oh, I switched out Throne. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. There we go. Up. Oh yeah, I forgot. These give us flashbacks.
Night has come. Wake up, Tansy. Night has come. Sister Mint?
Do I get to see an on-screen gay kiss?
I fell asleep without realizing it.
Show me it.
Do not worry. You must have been quite tired. You traveled far to see my wish granted. Sister Mint, I mean, goddess.
Ah, we got some toxic Yuri. Let's go.
It brought me closer to you. Your devotion is moving. You have gone far beyond my every expectation. and must be rewarded.
She's gonna kill her.
Rewarded? I love you, Tansy. Huh? It's so dark. Where am I? What? My body?
Ah.
Pathetic child, oblivious until the very end. But this is what you wanted, is it not? It's not as if you desired to see the dawn. The sacred flames have been snuffed out. Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade. And soon the world shall know the joy of a dawn that never comes. All who stand in my way shall be cast aside. I shall root out the travelers and bury that wretched mirror beneath the earth.
Bit late for that. I've got the
That
mirror.
it may never enkindle the flames again.
I was supposed to see this one first. Oops. Second flame burns anew. Travel banner. So this is the night. Would this darkness she spoke of be Vide? Vide? Legends portray him as a god of fear and destruction, which means that the dawn must be... I spoke with the children of this village not long ago. It seems there's going to be a concert tomorrow. Yochine is coming to entertain everyone with her dancing. Those children were waiting for the dawn with the stars in their eyes. It was a beautiful sight, like gemstones glittering in the dark. They see nothing but hope. Indeed. That's why I made a promise to them. A promise that I would steal back the dawn. You are truly able come again. Is that meant to be a compliment? But of course. Now then, shall we get to work, Aber? There's certainly a lot of work to be done. More than I've ever done before. I have to fix my party comp. There we go. There are NPCs here now. You guys... Yeah, they're old NPCs. But for you. I cannot believe this. The sacred flame went out. If even for a moment. Why are you here? Yeah, whatever. We fixed this continent. Yeah, look, we got the fires. Yeah, if you missed a last stream of Octopath, we did fight Mint last week. We beat her. Cool fight, but we did win. Let's get the coup one. Actually, while we're here, I've got like infinite money. Oh wait, do you even sell good stuff? The 6,000? I think that's decent. There is one of these towns I unlocked the thing in. I need to equip my back party for reasons. I think I might have done it on Rock Island. Let's see. Where is the store here? It's Anchorage. It's kind of eerie, without the background music, not gonna lie. Okay, it's different in every town. Okay, let's just grab people's stuff at Coup really quick, and then we can hit up that dungeon. That's not what I was planning on, but... Did I equip you? It's Hero's Axe, isn't it? Costy, why do you have that? Okay, 1 second. I have to check what skills it needs to be. It's Lionheart's Axe and Hunter's Bow. Did I sell it? Am I dumb? I think I might have sold it. I'm dumb. But I sure don't see it. Well, then, 1 second. Give me that back. Well, none of these are better. Wonderful. There we go. I should. There is not an inn here. I forgot. There's no inn in Coop. For some reason.
Time to clean up the filth.
Hey, guys.
Time to shine.
Actually, 1 second. I'm not dealing with this. I mean, it was under siege until very recently. Yeah. Yes, it was. There is no music. It's scary. 1 sec. I am going to equip a support skill really quick. That's preventative measures and 1 second. Evasive maneuvers. Yeah. It's all this whole section's very eerie. It's good. Hey, horses.
I need a plan.
They just want to show us all these scary enemies. Yeah, and the dungeon we are looking for is way over here. I've been here already. Because I went there for a quest.
Out of my way.
Which is weird, because there was, like, nowhere to go in it.
Now then.
So I'm wondering what's the haps with that. Ah, good. The creepy music is happening. Also, it is incredibly dark here.
Let's play. Now then.
Don't mind. I just want to preserve my stats until I get to the boss. There we go. Yeah, because, like, right here was the only place we went here. I guess we never checked that to see if the dungeon went deeper or not.
My turn.
What is this guy's deal?
All right.
Now then. Magya Steve.
Thank you. What to do? What to do? sacred
I
flame.
mentioned this last time, but I'm glad I spec'd Kosti into also having Cleric, because then we would have, like, almost no light coverage.
Strike them down. You're finished.
Brill. Fly.
Wow, that was incredibly weak. I mean, just kill it.
Watch this.
Just kill it.
I did it. Thank you.
There is nothing here. It's so dark. Oh, I must have cleared this because these chests are empty.
It's
I
my turn
don't
now.
remember doing that.
There. Sorry. Ready? Fly.
Fire. Burn.
What to do? What to do? Light. Might.
How much health does this guy have? It's not... Once I get a look at him...
What to do? What to do? This'll cool you down.
Because I've noticed these enemies are not that chunky.
What to do? Eat this.
It's just better for a Throat Knight to use physical attacks because her elemental attack is garbage.
I've gained valuable insight.
I'm gonna have to SP up before this boss fight. Okay, this is a side thing. We will turn around because where we want is to go over that bridge.
Let the show begin.
I need a plan.
Okay. Yeah, then we loop around up here.
Here I come.
Now then.
Yeah, so directly across here. Oh,
Time
that
to
looks
clean
like
up
a platform for a statue, and there is no statue.
yourself. Shine.
That if that's true, that we may have a problem. But it is hard to tell because it's so fucking dark.
Are you my next patient? Cleaning time.
This looks like it right here. Waiting for the pop-up.
I need a plan.
Waiting for the pop-up so I can plumb my team. Yeah, that's it. Oh wait, is there no boss? I guess there's not a boss for this one. Hikari.
It was hope that drove me to live, to survive. Drove me away from death's clutches, to guide others along the same path. But hope was a mistake. There is nothing worth living for. Nothing in this cruel, unsightly world. There is
Whose
no
voice is this?
dog
I feel like we
worth
should probably
living
know who
for.
this is. Zahn?
What would you give to see the morrow, Lord Ageha?
Kazan. Why did you betray us? You lifted up Lord Mugen to the throne, then you tore him down from it.
An eagle must hide his talons.
Zahn was behind all of it?
Was the only way to catch my true quarry. The dark blood
What?
blade.
Holy
The
shit.
sacred treasure of Clan Ku. Not an easy thing to steal. Not so long as Mugen stood in my way. So I cut him down with Hikari's sword.
You... What are you?
For years I have hidden my intentions from Ku. My very name. But now you shall know it. Oboro.
I feel like I should know
All
that.
I did to prevent the tide of darkness that waits on the morrow from reaching us. Within this blade slumbers the power of the shadow. The power to quench the flames. However, such a feat cannot be accomplished without a sacrifice. The accursed blood of Darkest.
Oh, this is all
If
going to be
not
about
for
the
its
hole.
taint, we may have seen a desert free from the stain of crimson. And now, I end this. Hikari. Goodbye, old friend. This world's end calls to me. Soon, you shall have the world you envisioned. A world without bloodshed. For oblivion shall bring peace.
Wow. I was I was thinking like, oh, who could it be? It's like maybe it was one of the guys left over from like Mugen's side. I was not expecting Kazan. Is Mugen's rebellion, the raising of the city, even my ascent to the throne. Were they all just more of your plots? Were we all playing into your hands? How many of my friends died because of you? Kari, ever since I was a child, I spoke with him about the future I envisioned. Future without bloodshed. Were our ideals so different? How did he do this? He aims to bring an end to the world. We have to stop him. Together. We will. We'll lead everyone towards the dawn. Ooh. Alright. One more. One more game. House on Ruins. This one's going to be funky. Because we've been here. If you remember, we came here for one of Temenos' quests. For one of his stories. And there's a lot going on with the Felsun Ruins.
Life is too precious to risk. Cleaning time.
A little bit more XP. I'm gonna take note how much XP like an average encounter gives.
Thank you. My turn. Sacred flame, shine bright. Has to be done. Time to shoot.
You can't imagine it's very much considering
My
considering these guys don't seem to have that much health.
Watch this. Sorry.
Just get rid of that guy.
Even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
Like 300, not worth it. On to evasive measures. Pretty sure it's evasive maneuvers. Actually.
It's my turn now.
I wish there was, like, a better way to actually get decent XP in this game other than getting octopuffs. But, you know, what you gonna do? Oh, hey. Journal fragment. I did it, diary. I finally got hired as a scrivener, and for the Delsta Times, too. Oh no. Oh no, this is Ori. All the world's information flows through a newspaper. A river of facts alongside a paper water wheel. An endless procession of scoop. Scoop, scoop. It's Ori. As a journalist, I'll dash about the world of investigating, uncovering, and breaking news. What better way for me to carry out my mission? No! Was Ori evil the entire time? I've thought about this a lot, and everyone has the same fact they're hiding. Vast sums of knowledge locked in noggins of the world over. But how to crack open these repositories and acquire those tasty secrets within? That's the rub, of course. As I am now, I doubt that I had the dexterity to pick any of those cranial locks. I was raised in isolation, always out of the loop, hiding quietly on the outskirts of society. There's a positive way to spin that, though. I spent all the time I wasn't talking to people, observing them. Here's what I learned. People let their guard down around cute little animals. A scowling guard captain will play cuddly coo with an adorable puppy and soon confess all his gripes to the precious thing. And so I'll become the puppy. I'll wag my little doggy tail. Don't take this out of context. And act the part of the friendly, non-threatening furball. Slide right into people's confidences. My brother may be the soaring eagle with his bird's eye view, but I'll be a sharp-eyed hound, keeping my nose to the ground, sniffing out every last detail I can find. That's Ori. Who is Ori's brother? Got another one down here. A lot of these. My oldest memory is crimson. A spray of bright red droplets and a harrowing scream. A crowd fleeing in all directions, and enemy soldiers mercilessly cutting down innocents. Some of them even laughed as they did it. Amidst this, I was a stone. Still in my tender years, I neither cried nor wept nor cowered, but merely watched the chaos unfold. Being raised in a war-torn land does things to an impressionable mind, and I suppose something has already broken inside of me. I would have died that day, cut down like the rest, were it not for my brother. His cunning carved a path for us out of that hellish place. My brother is brilliant, so much that the enemy king spared him if he would serve. Yet despite his genius, despite how shrewd the plans he proposed were in their attempts to avoid bloodshed, the blood always flowed. Humans steal, they kill, they take and they take and they take. Lives, possessions, land. It's the state of our nature, a simple fact of our existence. My brother and I have seen so much together. We've both reached the same conclusion. The world doesn't deserve to see another dawn. The life of man is a nasty, brutish, and ugly. Why not make it short? Oh my god, her brother is Kazan. I need her on our side. I need you to convince her that's a good idea. My brother's face was flushed as he handed me the letter addressed to Raime. Perhaps he'd been in his cups. I didn't need to ask him why he would be celebrating. The fundraising in Montwise was going swimmingly. On my way home, I spotted Hikari. He's the key to everything in Ku. And if our machinations go according to plan, my brother will get what he's after. I doubt Hikari has a clue who I am. Another tactic proposed by my brother Dearest. No prior familiarity with me will help move things along down the line. But though Hikari doesn't know anything about me, I certainly know a lot about him. Hikari has another side to him. A second personality that my brother says was born from his family's cursed lineage. Somewhere in the past, Clan Ku's blood mingled with that of the Infinite's Archmage Darkest, sparking a history of war and sacrifice. A more odious bloodline I do not know. As I passed Hikari on the street, for a moment I felt as if our eyes met. His gaze was steady and true, just as it was when he was a boy. How had that bright spark in his eyes not dimmed over time? He had seen the same horrors I had, been through the same terrible war. This is bad. Hikari is captured before I had the chance to deliver my brother's letter to Raime. If Hikari is killed, it'll ruin everything. We'll have to start over from scratch. May calls the Fortress of Stormhail its home. Coldest place in Celestia. I hate it. Time is of the essence, yet this frigid blizzard is battering me about like a leaf in the wind. If only I could take 2 steps forward without being blown 3 back. By the time I finally reached Stormhail, Hikari had already been released. I can only assume he managed to sway Raimei on his own. I handed my overdue missive to one of Raimei's retainers and quickly put that chilly place behind me. Oswald is sentenced to life imprisonment. It took me a moment to process the judge's verdict. I blinked, doubting my ears. What was going on here? He was supposed to be executed, wasn't he? I ran as fast as I could to find Harvey. Oh my god! I should have known. That swine had stuffed leaves into the judge's pocket to bribe him into that decision. Why? I want him to see the power of my perfected magic. That's his reason, the blighted fool. Pride, worthless pride. We need the Book of Demons complete. If Oswald somehow finds a way... What if Oswald somehow finds a way to interfere? When I gave my report to my brother, he simply said, just watch the spectacle unfold. Apparently, my brother had already taken Harvey's massive ego into account when he made his contract with the man. If that's the case, then I suppose this isn't a problem after all. Regardless, I should hurry and gather what information I can about Frigid Isle. Oh my god!
Time to clean up
This
the
is
filth.
wild. This is really good. I like this a lot.
All right.
Oh god, there's a lot of them down here. Harvey has left for Duskruin Shrine. The remains of Archmage Darkest will provide the final piece that Harvey needs. The Book of Demons will soon be complete. I found a nice cozy place to conceal myself. Sure enough, Oswald showed up, just as predicted. The two fought it out, and I was able to retrieve the Book of Demons in the wake of the battle. There was one surprise, however. Harvey escaped alive. What? Harvey's not dead? We Kamehameha'd that bitch into the wall! What was that bright flash of magic? A glimpse of a force that may dwarf even that of the Book of Demons? That girl, does she have some special power within her? I concealed myself among the chattering students and slipped into Harvey's lecture. The Book of Demons is nearly complete, so he is in a jovial mood. When I saw my chance, I gave Harvey the news. Oswald had tried to escape Frigid Isle and died in the attempt. I thought the news would throw his high spirits off a cliff, but instead he just started giggling. It was creepy. When he finally settled down, he merely said, I need you to prepare for my guest's arrival, and vanished back into his laboratory, humming cheerfully all the while. It's like he thinks Oswald is alive. Is Oswald alive? It can't be, and yet, if so, then he will come here to find Harvey and seek his vengeance. Wait, this could be perfect. I doubt Harvey will honor our agreement and hand over the Book of Demons without a fuss. If I can set those two against each other, it might create the perfect opportunity to slip in and swipe the book. I wonder if my brother has predicted this too. Oswald entrusted the girl Elena to his assistant before setting off on a journey. Like Alpates, the blood of the Lumina family runs in... Ah! I'm still reading lore! Like Alpates, the blood of the Lumina family runs in Elena's veins. I need to continue monitoring her to watch for suspicious signs. Hello, sheep. Welcome back. Day after day, Elena sits at her desk and pours herself into her studies. A diligent girl, I suppose, but I'm curious as to why her brow sometimes wrinkles and she cradles her head in her hands. Still, her eyes are bright and her gaze seemingly set on some happy goal far off in the distance. A marked difference from when I saw her in Harvey's company. There's only worry and fear in her eyes then. My heart nearly leapt out of my throat when I heard that assistant's voice suddenly ring out behind me. Can I help you, miss? Immediately I turned and tried to distract and disassemble with my tried and true cover story. Can I interest you in a newspaper subscription? She smiled, then eyes warmed, but I sensed a keen suspicion burning deep within those friendly eyes. I will not underestimate her again. No one else has ever noticed me when I didn't want to be found. I'll need to abandon my surveillance. Too risky. Besides, I've seen nothing suspect all the time I've watched Elena. Might as well move on to more important matters. Well, here I am in Candlebrine. Word is that I can find someone who has the lost pages of the Book of Knight's original manuscript. Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, seems to be moving as Arcanet predicted in assembling these pages. There's a potential problem, however. A nosy inquisitor named Temninos seems to have caught wind of all of this. Arcanet has her eye on him, but I can only pray he doesn't make any problems for us. I'll need to be careful not to draw his attention too. The Book of Night is close to be fully restored. Once it is, I'll need to move quickly and retrieve it and fulfill my mission. Allying myself with Arcanet was merely the easiest means to that end. My brother did tell me to be wary of her, however. He was quite forceful about it. I wonder why. Timonos is great. I love my dog boy Timonos. Caldina, captain of the Sacred Guard, is driven by a lust for vengeance. To achieve that, she seeks to make the power of the shadow her own. And with the restored Book of Night in hand, she sets out for the Twilight Shrine. Her naive dream of avenging her people will never become a reality. Why, you ask, dear diary? Because the right Arcanet taught her is purposely flawed. So there I was, hiding in the shadows of the Twilight Shrine and waiting for the perfect opportunity. Lo and behold, Caldina's right went awry, and she transformed into a most hideous form. No one told me I'd have to deal with some horrible monster. This is above my pay grade. Yeah, Ori would get dunked. I don't think she has combat. She's a social engineer, I guess. Luckily, I had no need to fear. That Timino showed up and handled the Caldina for me. I suppose Arcanet was behind his well-timed arrival. What a puppet master. Bravo. I finally understand why my brother warned me to keep an eye on her. I slipped down to the ritual site after Timonos made his exit and retrieved the Book of Night. All that's left is to combine it with the Book of Demons, and we'll be able to complete the Darkblood Grimoire. Here I am, grand old Timberrain, just in time for the coronation ceremony. Word on the street is that apothecary named Trousseau is going to rain on the parade with a storm infused with shadow energy. His goal, and I quote, is to extend a hand to save all in need. What a nice notion. Let's rewind the clock. It was 1 year ago that Trousseau lost his hope in the future and started down this path. He was out gathering medicinal herbs when he stumbled into Lost Seed. There he met Claude, who gave him the Book of Night. How did he get to Lost Seed, dude? You need to climb a mountain to do that. Okay, whatever, I'm not gonna question it. There he met Claude, who gave him the Book of Night. Claude was disappointed with the encounter. It seems he had swayed Trousseau to his side, but couldn't persuade an apothecary in the man's company. With a regretful sigh, he told me that the other apothecary's eyes were filled with a motherly strength. To keep wells of kindness that belied a sense of fierce determination. Where does her name begin? Ah yes, Costi. He stopped Trousseau and saw the people of Timberrain to safety, and even dealt with the poison rain. As if that wasn't enough, she also managed to mix up medicine that could combat the shadow on the spot. Claude's intuition was right. Costi is someone to keep an eye on. My brother will need to know that we have another dangerous potential wrench in our plans. Okay, do you think this one? 1 second. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Let's see. Okay. I met a merchant today in Clockbank. An honest fellow with laughing eyes named Particio. He's boasted he'll rustle up 80 billion leaves and buy the rights to the steam engine from its current owner, Mr. Rock. And he'll give the technology away to everyone. When pressed on why, he said, things like this should be shared with the whole world. Particio confuses me. If I can borrow that ruthless Rock's words, it is human nature to take from others and give unto oneself. Despite his noble declarations, I'm sure Particio will prove himself no different from the others, from the other slime. Greed and self-interest will win out in the end. They always do. So I'm very curious as to how his story will play out. I'll follow Particio. I'll keep my expectations low. Placing your faith in others only gets you betrayed in the end. Fortune Particio is the goodest boy. Okay, we're missing fragment 13? Is it this one? That's 14. 16. Am I dumb? Okay, 12. Yeah, 12. 4. Where's 13? Okay, it's fine. I'll just keep reading them in order. My brother made a deal with Harvey. Craft the Book of Demons, an evil tome said to be imbued with the magic of Darkest himself. Why, you ask? Well, dear diary, because we needed to restore the lost Darkblood Grimoire. The rub here is that neither my brilliant brother nor even Claude knows how to make this tome, thus the need for Harvey. The one thing my brother does know that remains of Darkest are a key component. When I shared that vital tidbit, Harvey smiled. That's all I needed. Sounds like he was already most of the way there. He's a valuable asset, so we'll do everything we can to assist him. Harvey has an unhealthy obsession with a scholar named Oswald. Now, let's call it what it is, a severe inferiority complex. Harvey told me he'd gladly give up the Dawn if it meant he could best the man. We let Harvey read the Book of Night in order to pull him into our intrigues, but honestly, I think it wasn't necessary. That bottomless well of envy in his gut, properly manipulated, would likely have been motivation enough. Besides, I don't trust him. No normal person can fathom that twisted mind of his. Particio has gone and done it. He has gone and done it. He's humbled Rock and actually wrestled the rights to the steam engine from that greedy tycoon. Still, that's nothing compared to what he did next. He actually gave it away, just as he said he would. Things like this should be shared with the whole world. He's lived up to that grandiose statement and then some. The heat of his passion even melted Rock's icy heart. I didn't think the desert sun was hot enough to do that. Taking a step back, what Particio did is impossible, unimaginable, inconceivable. I've observed countless people in my time, and to date, every one of them is motivated by varying degrees of self-interest. People are always willing to step on others to achieve their own interests, but Particio? Is he truly different? Is he someone who can at last transform this dark, ugly world into something wonderful? What do you think, brother? Welcome to my humble castle. That's how he greeted me when I arrived in Lost Seed, before he took me on a casual stroll through the rotting mausoleum of a town. I struggled not to gag on the stench of death and decay, all the while him smiling and breathing deep as if taking in the airs of tranquil mountain meadow. This ghastly man's name is Claude, and he is the descendant of the infamous mage Darkest. Oh my god, that's why Throne knows shadow magic. It is said that his notorious grandfather gave him a taste of the blood of the malevolent god of darkness, Vide. Frightfully enough, while he was still in the womb. As a result, this man is blessed with eternal youth. With the blood of Darkest and Vide within his veins, Claude's fate was to become the Dark God's vessel. And yet, he rejected this destiny instead chose to pass that honor onto his offspring. For our part, we don't care who the vessel is, just that we have one. Claude, however, seems to have preferences in the matter. Preferences? That man sired countless children with countless women and set his progeny at each other's throats. To the bloody victor goes the ultimate spoils. I shivered as he looked me up and down, his eyes seeming to pierce my very soul. It was as if he was seeking to plant a murderous seed inside me, too. When he handed me the dark blood staff, he told me that the woman who stole it from him has a lot of potential. His words, my purpose in Lost Seed fulfilled. I hurried out of there. I can't wait to hand the staff over to Arcanet and let her handle the cathedral's sacred flame. Your diary. Today I met with Petricor, the woman known as the Dark Hunter. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Dark Hunter. I'd introduced her to Professor Harvey several years ago at Arcanet's request. He was talkative today and had this to say. I met Arcanet when I was young, and it was even then that I swore myself to her service. Ever since, I've hunted for her and her alone, even slaying the legendary monster known as the Guardian of the First Flame at her behest. Sometimes I hunted people too, like the time I came to possess the Darkblood bow. Once again, my lady has use of me, and I shall gladly obey. I nodded along, and when she was finished, she showed me a monster. This beast which she had captured on Toto Haha looked out at me with eyes filled with loathing for all that walked on this earth. I asked her what it was, and she told me the result of years of brutal conditioning and a healthy dose of Harvey's science for good measure. The result? An abomination crafted through repeated and horrifying experiments. I nodded again. A soul this steeped in despair would surely prove to be a great source of power. It seems that leaving the flame of Toto Haha in her care should prove no issue. I can't believe it. How did Particio turn that economic desert of a town into a hopping commercial hub? That business idea of his was inspired. I must admit that watching Auron's department store come to life woke something warm inside of me. I told Particio that the world's filled with people groaning under the weight of 1,000 problems. It's fresh ideas like this that bring a ray of joy into troubled lives. For once, I really truly meant what I said. I should never have poured my heart out in public like that. I suppose my declaration was proof that he's cracked my emotional defenses and convinced me to believe in him. Why did you onomatopoeia the gasp in your journal, Ori? In my defense, he's really something else. Before I knew it, I was promising to help. Truth is, I'm excited to see what magic he'll pull out of his Partitio hat next. Guess what, dear diary? This is the first time I've ever helped someone for something that wasn't directly related to my mission. Let me stop for a moment and also appreciate the fact that he convinced the Auron to invest 80 billion leaves into him. 80 billion! The question is, will Partitio prove to be a man of integrity? Will he really use those leaves to help the world and not just to line his own pockets? Just a bit longer. Only a bit longer. I clicked too early. I find myself needing to see what he does next. We're fixing her! She can be fixed. It's this one. That's the merchant.
Let's play.
Thinking time.
No, that whole shit was incredibly fascinating. I appreciate them tying everything together. Yeah, pretty. I do like her. Yeah, there she is.
Now what have we got here? A sacred flame? Here of all places? Have I stumbled upon a scoop once again? Why, I believe I have.
Was she? No way. They're not gonna kill Ori to get rid of this. No, no.
That's done.
They're not gonna kill her, are they?
There's no need to keep up this cloying facade. To wear the mask of a chipper, unflappable scrivener. No. Now I bring an end to this dark, wretched world. To liberate its people from their pain, their suffering, and their hatred. Just like I swore to you, brother. Together, we will usher in the night. I kept a close eye on the travelers, all while my allies and I worked behind the scenes. Until at last, I found the book I sought. The Dark Blood Grimoire. With it, I will smother the sacred flames, that they will never again light the way for the dawn. I offer this gift of blood. May the flames turn cold and dark.
No! We couldn't fix her. She seppuku'd herself.
Gods. Who was it that drew the line between them? The blessed? The accursed? Us? Them? Partitio. Would that we had never met.
Oh no, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm sad now. What sacred what's new? Pity for these guys that all I need to turn them back on is a mirror. You killed several people and it's like, I got this mirror. The light of the sacred flame indicated the southeast direction. Ori. I heard from an apothecary in town. A woman was found collapsed near the sacred flame and brought there for treatment. She had brown hair and wore a cap, much like a scrivener. After she regained consciousness, she simply vanished. That's Ori. It's gotta be. Well, if that's true, Lane, what saved her? It appears her wounds fell just short of being fatal. Then why? If you didn't need a life, why did you stab yourself? Do you just need blood? She must have changed her mind, just in the nick of time. She sounded worth in walking toward the dawn. I can hazard a guess as to why she hesitated. I believe it was the thoughts of you that saved her life. Eh? No, don't be ridiculous. Like I'd have anything to do with that. Well, no matter. As long as she's alive, all's well. Just where did she wander off to? I'm sure and lucky that you're around to cheer me up, eh? Our journey isn't over. We can do well not to waste our time in idle conversation. But if you must talk, then perhaps a different topic of conversation would suffice. Oswald, thank you kindly. Oh. Ah, I see. I see. I do in fact see. Let's go heal up. Actually, let's pop up Gravel. Because this is another in-game town. Guess we'll have to hop on our boat and go out there. I'm happy that Ori is not dead. Despite her audio problems, I do like Ori. She's fun and plucky, but not in an annoying way like Naruto. Let's do this really quick. Rough hewn rod, I think. I'm so happy that they gave me this formation thing. Alright, let's pop into the inn again because of my health didn't heal? Refill my SP, please. Then we're gonna bop down to the boat and we're gonna figure out what's going on down there. Yeah, let's... Where is an anchorage? God, O'Brien's got an anchorage. Hello, guys. Please don't worry about the scary events that are happening. Don't worry about why the sun has not risen for like 2 days. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Ah, I see.
Let the show begin.
It will be this.
That's...
Do you know where we are, Temenos?
the battlefield of the gods.
That's bad.
Vidania.
Vidania?
The Isle of Illusions. A legend passed down by the Order of the Sacred Flame. To think it actually exists.
Illusions, eh? So that means we've dropped plumb off the map.
The legend says it was sealed on the ocean floor by the power of the sacred flames.
The sacred flames? Then why is it here? The flames are burning bright, aren't they?
Yes, but there was a moment before we reignited them that their light was snuffed out.
And that was enough to break the seal?
This is what they were after. Those who would deny the dawn.
To world's end. Is that where you are, Kazan?
Oh man, are we gonna have to
Is that
fight
where
all
you
our
plan to
friends?
Call down the night.
Man, this shit's so good. I wish that the game had more of it.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting to see the light again.
Man, Agni is really out of her depth. She's just a dancer. None of her friends are evil, I think. Maybe one of the people from the
So,
traveling troupe is.
The flames burn once more. Alas, too late. The night fast approaches. And now it shall have the blood it was promised. For we are the night.
Oh, music.
Doubtless your journey was a trying one. You deserve the rest ahead of you.
Are you talking to me? Oh. Oh, there's no dungeon.
You came here seeking the dawn, yes? I must ask, why? The road you took here is soaked in the blood of those who opposed you. Was it worth
We
it?
didn't kill that many people,
I
Kazan.
suppose it matters not. There is no evil in this world, no good. There is only that which we believe in. Can you tell me, without a shade of a doubt, that the dawn is worth all you have endured?
Yeah.
Of course it is. A new day means another chance to get back on your feet when you stumble. Every sunrise brings another chance to shine.
Your journey will soon reach its end. And then, where will you go? No matter how far you travel, you will never escape. Because no matter where you go, there you will be.
What?
Humankind is cursed to live in darkness. Everywhere they squabble over some matter or the other, forever. This world is cruel, unsightly. So, it must end. Tonight, let us share a drink.
Hikari, did you not have anything to say? I wonder if you get different dialogue based on your starting character. Because Agni,
Now I am become chaos,
transgender?
devourer of all life
Oppenheimer?
in this world. Even you, foolish mortals. All shall be mine.
Look alive, everyone. We can
do anything we set our minds to, and that includes making the sun rise.
I think the dialogue might be different based on the either your party comp or your.
Where are you? Nothing exists here. The emptiness is staggering. There is naught but darkness. Soothing darkness. Comforting darkness.
Ooh! Okay. An eerie tentacle appeared.
My turn.
Okay.
Dodge this. My turn.
Let's just use a bunch of multi-targets.
Axe attack. This will hurt.
Yeah, we got vocals!
Let me look at you.
It's got 20,000, okay.
Time to shine. There.
Bolts? Okay, that's not that much.
Well now. Sacred flame, shine bright. Ah, there. Cleaning time. Dodge this.
I want to see. How much health? How much health does V-Day have? 200,000.
All right. Forgive me.
I did over half that thing's health. Katsu needs to get on the heal train soon.
Ready?
This should kill it.
Heavy-footed, aren't you?
I need a plan.
Let's get the last of your weaknesses on the
Let me
table.
look at you.
Lightning sword. Okay, I think we're fairly good.
What to do? Heal our
I owe you.
How many faces? Okay, minor spoiler. I know there's at least another one because of a gameplay thing. I know that happens.
my turn.
At least two. Most of the bosses, it's actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's very possible three. Because a lot of the in-game bosses have had two phases. So, just to set this apart, I could see them doing three. Okay, tentacles back. Two of them. That one's different.
Axe attack.
Live
Let me
tentacle.
look at you.
Light, ice.
What to do?
Dodge this.
That one's gonna be weak to all elements. That one's all elements. Oh no!
Hey,
My Oswald!
another chance.
Oswald. Forgive me.
Now this thing's gonna do that. Oh, that's something different. That's gonna kill Oswald again. No?
What to do? Heal our
Thank you.
At least Costy's heal wounds is very strong.
Ready?
Dodge this.
That's your weakness.
My
Wait, I don't know why I'm even deliberating. It's luminescence. It's always luminescence with Kosti, because they all have weakness to light.
I need a plan. Strike them down.
This will hit this one, because it's weak to every element. I got it in my brain. I know that for a fact. I think this one's taking more damage. We're gonna keep the body at 1 until I will have a chance. Oh shit, that's bad.
Heavy-footed, aren't you?
I was hoping that would be do more. Okay. Oh god. I'm just doing this just for some safety.
I owe you one.
I'm taking a risk here.
Forgive me.
Okay, I didn't miss.
Hold it.
I cannot miss with this.
Heal all of I'm feeling all better.
Oh, those are turns. I got a lot of cleansing loose and diffusing serums. Will be good.
What to do?
Over. Heavy-footed, aren't you? Now then. Forgive me.
Put some hits on the main body, at the very least.
Magia speed.
That's annoying.
My turn.
So he will... I always have to be killing one when he has an action come up, because he will use his action to bring out the new one.
Dodge this. Time to shine. Forgive me.
I need a plan. Magia speed. All according to plan.
Can't thank you enough, Oswald. What to do? What to do?
Break the other one with this.
Sacred flame. Shine bright. Now.
Now's our chance.
Save his. I want to get him up to 3 if I can. There we go. That got rid of one.
My turn.
Heavy-footed, aren't you? Time to shine. Forgive me.
These have 20,000. I need to be hitting bigger. He's going to bring out the elements one next, I think. This will be a good scouting for that.
Sacred flame. Shine bright.
Let's see. There's a tentacle appear. Wave of darkness. No. Maybe it takes 2 turns? That's bad. That's just like an instant kill on one person.
Hold it together.
Healing touch cannot miss.
Don't underestimate me.
Don't hit Osmond. It's going to do... Yeah.
Did I go wrong?
Mia.
He just gets another turn? Does he get turns based on knocking people?
Hang in there.
Another chance.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Well now.
Okay, no, this is fine. Shit. Okay, we're gonna cast Revive instead.
The Flamebringer be with you. I can't die yet.
She's going first.
It isn't over yet. Well now. No mercy, only pain.
This should be a full heal.
Thanks.
Or close to it. Throwing a knock.
Dodge this. Prepare yourself.
Now then. Magia speed.
I owe you one.
And tentacles back.
Cleaning time.
Problem with people getting knocked so much is that we can't.
Heavy-footed, aren't you?
We cannot use our latent powers, which is not good because I need those for my setup.
Magia speed.
Not helped. Time to shine.
Come on! That thing's gotta be almost dead. Now Costi has to do healing again. That is not the right skill. I misclicked.
Not bad.
Dear. Shit.
Hang in there.
This is not gonna do anything. People are gonna die.
Like this.
This cannot be.
The Flamebringer be with you.
Come on, one of you go first. One of you go first.
Here you go.
This will not work. This will not work. Pulse does 1,000 flat. Well, not flat.
This rate.
Like 1,500 regular.
The Flamebringer be with you.
Don't
not
get
underestimate
heavy
me.
yet.
Nope, not gonna work.
Sorry.
Oh, wait.
Hang in there. The show must go on. Heal our pain.
Oh, we got a lot of. We actually have time. We got time.
Thinking time. Magia speed.
Do it one more time.
Magia speed. Broken.
Not helped. Brilliant, Professor. Dodge this. See, that's your weakness. You're a stalwart ally, Brony.
We'll survive whatever they do. What if?
I have a talent for making do.
Shit! I don't have any BP. Do I have any items that single? I need a full party BP. What? What is this? Damn. Unless... Wait. Damn it! She doesn't have it. 2 ingredients. What if? Wait. When does Cassie go? She goes. Okay. I got big brains. My gears, they be turning. I've got an idea.
Heal our pain.
We're gonna let him go. And knock him a little bit with Agnia.
Time to shine.
Actually, wait. If I boost up Kosti's BP... Okay, I'm thinking.
Here you go. You have healing hands.
What to do?
You're open. Time to shine.
He'll do 1,000. It's bad. Okay, I can fix it. I can fix this. I can fix this. I was gonna set up advanced magic, but
Magia Speed.
Thank you. I extend a helping hand. These hands.
no, I need something that restores health. We just have to hope these don't kill.
Time for your medicine.
2,000. That's fine. That's fine. Friends, that's fine. That's the... shit! Stop it! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Now, you won't want to miss this. Watch this.
Whew, okay.
Let me show you what I've learned. This is the answer.
I could have done 100,000 there, dude. Fuck, Runist White is so busted, dude. Oh god, oh god. I'm thinking. Who has more health?
Use this.
Can't thank you enough, Oswald. What to do? These hands. Heal our pain.
Thank you.
Okay. Man, I'm not gonna survive 3 turns in a row. What? Ruinous light bullshit is the problem. Why is there a fourth one? Why isn't he at yellow? I guess... Have we not done 100,000 yet? Okay.
Well now. This will make it all right.
Can't die yet.
Is this last one is weak to every weapon, I bet.
Calculations complete.
I need big SP heal from this.
Many thanks.
There we go. Next.
Not bad.
Dodge this.
Prepare yourself.
Use this.
I need a more powerful full party heal. Hopefully they live. What is that? What? Shit, that's really bad? That's really bad. Oh, shit. He is at yellow, though. Come on. No. Fucking shit, dude. I'm not living. Not living. My back party's too weak, man. I don't like them. Fuck, dude. They didn't even get to go. Man, I don't want to grind, dude. But they're too low level. There's not even like a leveled place I can go. Because like all of these were like level 50 something. Shit, dude. Oh god. I guess I'll do some off-screen grinding because that's my only option. They died way too fast. That's not doable. If they're dying instantly, because V-Day does a ton of damage. I gotta think of something. I mean, it is almost my stop time. But 1 second, I want to look up something really quick. Where are you? It's on the spot where those Kate Sith guys spawn more often. Not really. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking of. Also, like half the time I can't even kill them because they have super high like evasion. I know that they spawn in like every starting character's like area. But I've looked into this. Seeing if there's there are lists of side. Let's see. I'm gonna check my side quests. I don't need the main story. Extra stories. Not what I'm looking for. All. I'm looking for a traveler's bag. Nope. Okay. Let's hop over there. I want to see if I've got those books. There are 3 side quests for some side content we haven't done yet. That, I do want to do because it's an important thing. I want to check in on those before I end off. Probably can't do it because of the, you know, the whole Eternal Night thing. Wait, Traveler's Bag is another one I need. That's from, like, the beginning of the game. Okay, and there should be one more. Okay, I don't have the last one. At least I can try to pick it up. Okay, okay. Doesn't pop up until I've done other ones. Let's check my inventory. Okay, wait. I got one of them. Got that too. Okay, I can do these. I can do these real quick. Wait a second. Did I not do this one? I could swear I did this one. Hello? Guess I didn't. Okay, well, I've got that now. Okay, so I don't think I can turn this one in until we're done with this, like, you know, this whole, like, world-ending incident thing, which, you know, fair, I guess. Yeah, supposedly the person we're supposed to talk to is supposed to be right here. Hey, Beastling. You're still here, though. Okay. That one's done. Okay. Check on this other one. Cool. Okay. This one apparently is different based on where you start. And we started here. Was it Timber Rain? Or was it Wellgrove? No, it's Cropdale. And this one's easy because you have to do it at night anyway.
Out of my way.
Huh? You guys are new.
Let me look at you.
Ready?
Now then.
Oh, I never seen these
Even if I
guys.
stumble, I'll get back up.
Head east until you hit a save point. People be southeast. Oh, it's right here. Watch this.
All right.
Ready?
I need a... You're fit. I've gained valuable...
40 XP. Oh, he should be here. I guess they will not spawn NPCs out here because of the stuff. You know, fair. Understandable.
Purged.
My turn.
It's my turn. Even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
I guess I will call it there because I don't think I'm beating V-Day today. That is why I put a question mark in the title of the stream. So, let's see. You know, we might have to find something else to do tomorrow. Because probably won't, actually wait. I'm not on a stream tonight. I might have time to grind tomorrow. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. No one else is on right now. But thanks for watching. We'll see if we can beat it tomorrow or next week. We'll see. I really wanted to finish before the debut on Thursday, but you know, sometimes stuff happens. Thanks for watching. I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Goodbye.